music. That was music. And we're going to be talking about some more music because it's a music channel. So, yeah. But look, today I want to do something different and name 10 albums that I'm looking forward to the most in 2021. And let's do it in the top 10 order because I just want to piss you guys off. But hey, these are the top 10 albums that I'm looking forward to the most in 2021. So I think that's all we need for chit chat. So let's fucking do it. Coming in at number 10 is the band that got me back into deathcore. Now the songwriter and main guitarist, he's in a metalcore band as well, but their latest release didn't really, surprise me. But that's not to say that this deathcore band is awesome, and I cannot wait for Shadow of Intent's newest album. I hope it comes out this year because I friggin' love Shadow of Intent. I need some more Shadow of Intent in my life. Okay, number 9 is to a band that's not metal, but they're like progressive, post-hardcore-y, experimental. They're weird. I absolutely love them. I've been listening to them since I was like 15, and that is CIRCA Survive. Anthony Greenman, it's been so long since you released something. I need some more CIRCA Survive in my life. I don't think anyone really is talking about them so much lately, which is kind of unfortunate because they're awesome. Anyway, let's go on to the next one. Number 8 goes to a band that a lot of core kids aren't talking about these days, and these guys are legends in the scene. They're legends. They released 2 tracks back in December or maybe November, and Will Putney, the master producer in the scene, said this is one of the best albums he's ever worked on. Cannot wait for it, and that is Every Time I Die.
I assure you that hell is not.
Some of you guys are sleeping on these guys. These guys are legends in the scene, and I cannot wait for this album. They don't just do mathcore, heavy southern kind of rock. They mix in so many different elements to the music, and it's so unique. It's so heavy and fast and hard-hitting. I cannot wait for Every Time I Die. Let's go on to the next one. Okay, the album I'm looking forward to the most next is a band that I actually discovered last year. The vocalist hit me up over email to check out the latest song and music video, and I was floored. Became my song of the year, and that goes to Aviations. Next up on the list is to one of my favorite metalcore bands. They dropped 2 fresh singles, and it's got mixed reception, but I'm still stoked to check out the rest of the album, and that goes to Architects. Okay, the 2 singles, I actually really enjoy them because it's a sound change for the band, and they're still doing a good job making it sound awesome and not bland. It sounds pretty good, but I'm hoping that there's going to be many different kind of styles in their album, and with like 15 songs or something like that, I can only assume that there's going to be a good amount of variety on the new Architects album. So I'm stoked. Alright, next up on the list is to a band that I absolutely love, one of my favorite progressive metal bands of all time, and I know they're writing music for sure. I think it is coming out in 2021, so I cannot wait, and that goes for Between the Buried and Me. Okay, these dudes always grind. They're always writing music. They're always touring. They never stop. So I can only assume this album comes out in 2021, and I know it's going to be good. So can't wait, BT Bam. Oh, my chicken pot pie is ready. Yeah! Okay, next album I'm really looking forward to is to my favorite band of all time. These guys always put out constantly good records. Latest one I was kind of iffy about. That's the only one in their long-ass career, and that goes to Thrice. Some of you know that, some of you don't, but yeah, Thrice is my favorite band. Their style, they started off as kind of like metalcore, post-hardcore, but then they went alternative rock and indie sounding. They have so many different styles to their music. Their music can appeal to any kind of mood that you might be in. So check out Thrice if you don't know them. All right, next up on the list is probably going to be on your list, or at least many people's list, and that's going to be SPIRITBOX. Okay, we got Holy Roller, Constance, Blessed Be. You really don't know what to expect with this album, but as singles, they're all phenomenal. And that's why they're only third place, because I really don't know what this is going to sound like as an album. Like, as a, you know, the whole package with the flow of each song and each different mood. You know, their self-titled had really good flow, so I'm very optimistic that this album is going to be amazing. But it's only third place because number 2, cannot wait for. Number 2 goes to a band that quickly climbed into one of my favorite metalcore bands of all time. I think these guys are S tier. Every musician is incredible in it. Vocals are amazing, and lyrics, again, are outstanding. I've said it before. And that goes to Silent Planet.
I've been digging through timelines, historical bylines. I find the fatal flaw in our design lines. Between thoughts we had and words we knew. Between what we're told and what is true.
Okay, their last album, When the End Began, actually was my favorite album in 2018, so I have high hopes and high expectations that this album is going to deliver, and Mitch Stark is, I think, one of the most, if not the most underrated guitarist in the metalcore scene. I think he has insane chops and very creative songwriting skills, and I know they pull influences from THRICE as well, and like Radiohead, because they mentioned it, so I know that Silent Planet is going to deliver. It's going to be different, it's going to be unique. I know it's just going to be good. Okay, before we get on to my number 1, here's a few honorable mentions. These guys need some love as well, and that goes to Brand of Sacrifice, because their singles have been amazing so far. Northlane, they're cooking up something, okay? Alien was fantastic. I know that they got to be cooking up something. The Contortionists, you guys have been quiet. Come on, release something. The EP, that didn't satisfy me. It was too short. I need something more. And last but not least is Artspired. Classical, technical, death metal, just goodness. Just straight up goodness, man. Let's go into my number 1. Okay, the album that I'm looking forward to the most in 2021, at least I hope it does come out in 2021, is to a band that I will argue is the most underrated band of all time. They're not even metal, they're progressive rock with jazz and theatric elements. It's very unique, and that is the Deer Hunter. You know who was actually a big fan of these guys, actually, was the legend, the OG Reactor, Truant. Yeah, I know Truant was a big fan of these guys, and shit, man, I miss Truant Reacts. He was sick. He was such an awesome dude. But yeah, so if you want to check out something different, check out the Deer Hunter, progressive rock jazz. You need more than one song. It's a hard band to grasp on first listen. You need a couple more songs and then it'll click. But yeah, those are my top 10 albums that I'm looking forward to the most in 2021. At least I do hope they come out in 2021. I'm curious to know what your top 10 is, so comment down below. Spice up my life. What is your top 10 albums that you're looking forward to the most in 2021? Let me know. Also, if you've gone to this point in the video, then I appreciate the shit out of you. Comment down below, Juicy Mama. Comment down, Juicy Mama, and I'll heart your comment for at least for the first day. But yeah, other than that, thank you for tuning in. Until next time. Peace.